Hello, everyone, and welcome into Senior Living Live. My name is Melissa. I hope you are having a fantastic day today. Well, we are gearing up for not one, not two, but three webinars in the month of May. It is also the month that we observe Memorial Day as we honor our military men and women who died while serving our country. So, in honor of this day, who better to bring back as our guest presenter than Emily Schwartz, the president of Veterans Financial? She has done an excellent job helping our senior veterans and their families understand their benefits just a little bit better. And she is here today to preview her upcoming webinar, Understanding the VA Benefit for Independent Living. Emily, it is always a pleasure to have you on the show. How are you today?
I am great. It's always a pleasure to work with you. It really is a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
And we always feel like we learn so much when you're on the program. So, first, let's go sort of big picture here.
Mhm.
How can veterans' benefits in general help seniors who are considering making that transition into senior living?
So, there is a VA benefit called the Aid and Attendance Pension, which unfortunately many seniors do not know about. It offers a lot of money to pay for senior living, anywhere from $1,244 for a surviving spouse, all the way up to $2,295 a month for a married veteran. And you can utilize these benefits when you move into a senior living community and have some care.
Yeah. Now, I said this woman knows her stuff. Not she's just not rounding up, guys. She knows to the dollar what you're going to receive in these benefits, and that's why we love having you on the show. Uh, so nowadays, as you
Mhm.
know, we have different types of care: assisted living communities, we have memory care communities, but we also have independent living, where some people who just may not want that responsibility or burden of taking care of a home anymore, they may want to make that transition, but they just don't have physical needs yet. So, are they able to use their veterans benefits to help pay for senior living?
So, one of the reasons I'm so excited about doing this webinar today is I would love to talk to people considering independent living. Independent living is, as you said, a great next step after moving out of your home. And the VA benefit might be possible for independent living residents that are having some home care provided in their apartment. Or it might be something that's going to be available to them if they start needing just a little bit more care in assisted living. But it's incredibly important to learn about this benefit. I like to call it a long term care policy, thanks to your service to our country through the Department of Veterans Affairs. And you don't even know about it. So you need to learn when this will be a possibility for you and how much it will be, as well as what the criteria are and how to apply for it.
Yeah, so every time we talk about a specific benefit that comes with veterans benefits, as we continue to age with our veterans, the question always is, well, I'm a surviving spouse. So what about me?
Mhm. Well, surviving spouses are entitled to this benefit as well. Actually, it's the same criteria as a veteran. When I speak with veterans, when it's a married couple, I always want to educate that spouse because if, God forbid, he passes before her, she can reapply for this benefit and receive $15,000 a year to pay for care. And yes, I know that's a big number, and it goes up every year with the cost of living adjustment. So if you're healthy this decade and you've got 10 more years before you need it, it's going to be more than $15,000.
Wow. Yeah. So guys and gals out there, if you're widowed or you have a spouse who was in the military and can get these benefits, uh, join our webinar for sure with Emily. But also make sure you stick around to the end of this video so that you can get her information and give her a call. So, as we have seen in your past webinars, every single person is a little bit different when it comes to time served, how long, and when. So, how does this particular information play in or factor into receiving the benefits?
So, one criteria that is not flexible, and we all know that things change in life, but one thing does not change with this benefit. The veteran needs to have served 1 day of active duty during a period of war. And usually the wars that we see as people are moving into independent or assisted living these days are World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. So we want to hear that the veteran served 1 day during a period of war anywhere in the entire globe. You do not have to be in the combat zone. You can even be stateside. And you also need 90 active duty days. They do not have to be consecutive, which sometimes happens with the reservists, National Guard, or Merchant Marines, but you need 90 total active duty days with one during a period of war. The surviving spouse that you mentioned before has to apply on her deceased husband's military record. So either they're both going to meet that criteria or they're both not going to meet that criteria.
Right. And that is probably the biggest question we hear during webinars with you is, am I eligible? And so please feel free to join us if you're not sure, and we can answer that question, and then you will know for sure if you are eligible for these benefits. So veterans benefits are always a very popular topic. You did such an excellent job in your last couple of webinars with us. And I know you've heard all the questions. This is what you do, and you do it very well. Now, if somebody has some additional questions that they want to ask before this webinar, how can they get in touch with you and your team?
Okay, great. You can reach me at our 800 number. We are on the East Coast, so we're open 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. If you happen to be a West Coast person, just leave us a message. We'll call you back first thing in the morning. Not too early for you. Be careful. Our phone number is 800-835-1541. Again, 800-835-1541. We have live people that actually pick up the phone. Or you can visit our website, which is veteransfinancial.com. Veterans with an S, financial.com.
Now they could go to your website. So if you have maybe a son or a daughter and they're looking to see what their mother or father can receive, what are some other places on the internet that if they're just up late at night and want to do their research, where can you guide them to?
So we also work with a website called aidandattendance.com. So that's the name of the benefit. It also happens to be the name of a website. It's a company that you can visit and figure out if you're eligible without picking up the phone. So again, aidandattendance.com, and it will ask you 15 questions in a quick 5-minute free survey. And again, late at night, if we're not open, or weekends, you could do that survey and figure out if you're eligible. It'll give you the same diagnosis of your eligibility and how much you can expect to receive from the VA now or in the future.
Awesome. Excellent. And like I said, she knows her stuff, guys. So please, by all means, join us for this webinar. It is May 4th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. It is called Understanding the VA Benefit for Independent Living. Emily Schwartz, excellent information as always. We will see you then.
Thanks for having me. Can't wait.